All right, guys, so basically what I want to talk about is pesky marketing, okay? How to not be a pesky marketer, okay? And how to not be a pesky marketer is you have to understand the point of marketing. You got to understand the difference between effective marketing and non-effective marketing, okay? And you need to know the difference between marketing and sales. So now ask yourself, how are you doing with your marketing? Are you closing sales? Why aren't you closing sales, right? Why are you struggling in your business? Who are you targeting? Are you targeting anyone? Are you targeting everyone, right? How are you marketing? Are you giving value, or are you just telling people to buy this, buy that? This is good, buy it. This is good, buy it. Is that what you're doing? Are you just posting ads? Are you spamming, right? And what I do in, helping other marketers and stuff like that to be successful in their business, I'll be trying to help marketers and they're pitching me as I'm trying to help them, right? They're trying to sell me their products. I'm trying to help them with their marketing, right? Because people are just so focused on, I got to make the sales, I got to get the recruits, I got to sponsor an X amount of people to hit this bonus and blah, 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 blah. And basically what I'd invite you to do is really pay attention to what I'm about to say. Pay attention and take this in, because if your marketing is not effective, if you're struggling, if you're irritating people, you're not closing sales, they're not interested in what you have to say, they're not interested in buying, you really need to take a step back and look at your marketing. So I'm going to start with the difference here. Now, marketing and sales are two very different things, okay? Marketing, if your marketing is really, really good, the sale is virtually effortless, right? It almost guarantees the sale if your marketing is good, if it's effective, right? Now, if your marketing is poor and ineffective, the sale is almost impossible, if not completely impossible, right? And so the whole marketing, I'll tell you like this, okay? When you take a look at like Instagram and you see like fitness models, like female fitness models, right? And they got the tights on and the round booty popping out the side and all that kind of stuff. And all their pictures, they got their back turned with the booty in the camera and all of that, always showing their booty, right? They're marketing. They're showing something that's attractive that people are interested in, right? Modeling is a form of marketing, right? And really the best and only type of marketing is attraction marketing. You got to make it attractive, right? When you look at the design of like the new iPhone or Galaxy, whatever, you see the sleek design and how they have all the graphics and the way they display it, right? It looks really good, right? It has that modern, simple, sleek feel, right? It looks all modern and up to date and chic, right? It looks attractive. You want to go buy it, right? When you look at Lamborghinis and whatnot, you see the design, it looks attractive, right? When you joined your business or you're selling the products that you're selling, right? If you're an internet marketer, you're a network marketer. Now think about the marketing that you're doing. Does it look attractive? Okay? And when you're posting ads, does it look attractive? When you're showing people things, is it attractive? If it's not attractive, it's not effective marketing. Okay? And so now, I want to lead a little bit more into marketing. Okay, we've established the fact that we want to make our marketing attractive. But now, right, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So not everything is going to look attractive to everybody, right? And now, so not only does your marketing have to be attractive, but it has to be attractive to your niche. Now, if one of your favorite foods is steak and burgers are going to look very attractive. But now, to a vegan, it's going to look disgusting. A person who's vegan is going to be like, oh, that's gross, it's terrible, how could you eat that? It doesn't look attractive to them, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay? Now, if you're selling barbells, weightlifters are going to be like, oh, this is a nice barbell, look at the bearings on this thing. Now, if you look at a person who hates weightlifting and they're lazy and the only thing they're really willing to do is cardio, they don't care about barbells and how nice it feels and looks. They don't care where the knurling is and all of this. They don't care, right? So you want to target people who already have an interest in whatever it is you're marketing. Okay? And so now as I talk about this, we're moving away from being pesky, right? Because being pesky is when you're marketing and you're targeting the wrong people. So people who are out there and you're trying to recruit people into your opportunity, your business opportunity. Hey, I got this great company business opportunity where I'm selling wraps, or I'm selling multivitamins or energy drinks, juice, whatever you're selling, right? Now, are you just spamming them, or are you just randomly, hey, recruit them, recruit, I need to hit my bonus, right? Now, you thinking that in your mind, is that going to be attractive to the other person? Oh, this person's recruiting me, I can potentially make some money. Okay. Think about how often they hear that. You're not the only network marketer, right? Network marketing is a growing and very popular thing. And as it is, network marketing already has like a bad rep because of pesky marketers not knowing how to market. It's not that network marketing is bad or it's a scam. It's that people don't market correctly. I've heard people call legitimate network marketing opportunities a scam because it wasn't marketed correctly, it wasn't done right, they weren't transparent, they didn't do it in an ethical way. And that's a whole nother discussion. But basically, is it attractive to that person? So now, another thing I want to get into is niche targeting. I want to take a step back and get into niche targeting. Basically targeting your demographic, right? Now, if you're selling coffee beans, or you're selling a type of coffee, right? You want to target people who are into drinking coffee. But now, if you're marketing to a person like, hey, try these free samples of coffee, and that person says, well, I don't really drink coffee, I don't like coffee. And then you say to them, well, you should try it, you might like this one. You might be a little pesky at this point, you might be a little annoying, right? And it's not that you're a bad person or whatever the case, it's just that we feel like things are being forced on us. When people try to talk to us about things we're not interested in, it's kind of like if you don't watch sports and I start talking to you about the NBA finals and the football season and all this kind of stuff, and you don't care about sports, and I keep trying to talk to you about it, you're not going to want to talk to me. It's annoying. It's not that I'm a bad person, you don't like me, you hate my guts. It's just that you don't want to talk about it. You feel like I'm forcing you to engage in something you don't want to talk about. It's annoying. And that's pesky marketing. And a lot of marketers do it. I know you're not trying to be pesky, but you're being pesky. If you're talking to someone one-on-one, right? You're having a conversation back and forth with them. You know that you want to sell coffee. You know that you want to sell wraps, whatever it is you're trying to sell. Let's say you're trying to sell energy drinks, right? And you're talking to that person. And you go, are you a morning person? Do you have energy in the morning? Do you feel like energetic when you get up, like you slept well? And they're like, what if they say, not really. I get pretty tired throughout the day. I'm like exhausted by like 1 or 2 p.m. Well, I got this energy drink. It's all natural. It's got 116,000 antioxidants and whatever you got in there, right? Why don't you try it out? It helped me. I was in the same boat. I hated getting up in the morning. Now, I wake up 6 a.m. no problem. They go, really? Well, do you have any samples or anything I could take a look at it? Now they're going to want to ask about it. They're going to inquire about it, right? See how that works? But now if they say, yeah, I always got energy. I'm never tired. I'm like, I'm fine. And then upon hearing that they have tons of energy, you say, well, I got this energy drink. It'll give you even more energy. They're gonna be like, well, I don't need an energy drink because I'm never tired, right? A big part of marketing is that you want to give people what they need. You got to give them what they want. You can't give someone what they already have. If they don't have a lack of energy, there's no point in trying to sell them energy drinks. You see what I'm saying? So basically, when you're a marketer, you got to find out what your audience needs, what they want, what their interests are. I'll give you another example. Let's look at Facebook. Now, when you go on Facebook, you log into Facebook, take a look at the advertisements that show up in your news feed, that show up in that right-hand column, right? Look at those ads and then think, is that something that I'm interested in? More than likely it is, okay? Now, what Facebook does is they only show you ads for things that you've already expressed an interest in. So in other words, if you're always posting about the gym and losing weight and this and that and building muscle, they're going to show you ads that have to do with those things. So Facebook targets you with those things that you've already expressed interest in. And they do this because they just don't want to shell out random ads to people that are not targeted. Because what happens is that this ruins the experience. Facebook doesn't want to be a pesky marketer. Facebook doesn't want pesky marketing. Okay? And that's why if you have capture pages and all kind of stuff, and you're in network marketing, a lot of your ads might get rejected. Make $3,000 in 90 days. Make $10,000 a month in 90 days. Facebook is going to red flag those things, right? Facebook is going to tighten up on their criteria for what ads you're allowed to post, because they don't want pesky marketing. So take lessons from the ones who are already successful, right? Niche targeting, and then after you target your niche, you come up with attractive marketing. Okay, so product, do your homework, target your audience, find out what they want, and then construct attractive marketing. Once you've done those three things, the sale is easy. Okay, really effective marketing equals effortless sales. So if you're not getting effortless sales, it's because your marketing is not attractive. Okay, and so having said that, that's pretty much it, guys. Stay tuned. Check out wealthinyournetworks.com. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know if you have any other questions, you were interested in something. Let me know what problems you're having, right? Let me make a request. What else do you want me to do a video on? Do you want me to do a video on leads, traffic, lead sources, right? Things like that. Lead magnets, right? How to create capture pages, whatever the case is. What's the best form of marketing, right? Think about what you're struggling with. Leave a comment. Let me know. Connect with me on social media, etc. And having said that, I'm out.